It became known what former Barcelona defender Dani Alves said before the court on April 17 in the rape case. "I noticed her readiness by the way she danced, how she approached me, how we changed positions. I told her to move it all to the bathroom. She said yes, no problem. I told her I'd go first and wait for her inside. I asked her twice if she liked it and she said yes. If I had seen her on the way out, I would have stopped to ask what happened to her, because before that everything was fine." Marca quotes Alves with reference to Cadena SER. Recall that the football player has been in custody since January of this year on charges of raping a girl in a nightclub. He faces up to 12 years in prison. Earlier, the footballer presented 4 different versions of what happened, confirming for the last time that he had sexual intercourse with the victim. Manchester City striker Erling Haaland has repeated the record for the number of goals in the Premier League season. The striker hit the gates of Fulham with a penalty in the match of the 34th round of the Premier League. This is the 34th goal of the Norwegian in the current draw of the Championship of England. Thus, the Norwegian repeated the overall record, excluding the number of matches, for goals in the Premier League. Andy Cole, in the 1993-1994 season, and Alan Shearer, 1994-1995, had 34 goals each. They scored in the championship with 22 teams when they played 42 rounds. Earlier, Haaland broke the record for goals in a 38-match championship, with 20 teams, set by Liverpool striker Mohamed Salah in the 2017-2018 season. Liverpool manager Jurgen Klopp was injured while celebrating his team's winning goal in the last minute. Recall that the meeting was held in Liverpool at the Anfield Stadium and ended with the victory of the hosts with a score of 4-3. Liverpool scored the winning goal in the 90+4th minute. "I'm not sure if it's a hamstring, it can also be an adductor muscle, it's painful," the BBC quoted Klopp as saying. Portuguese striker of the Al Nassr team Cristiano Ronaldo published a joint photo with his girlfriend Georgina Rodriguez after rumors about their possible separation. "Welcome love," Ronaldo wrote on his social network. Earlier, words attributed to Ronaldo appeared in the media that Georgina began to annoy her partner by spending a lot of time in shopping malls and spending a huge amount of money. Ronaldo and Georgina are still not married, although the couple have several children together. Juventus chief financial officer Francesco Calvo spoke about the future of the club's head coach Massimiliano Allegri. "The goals for this season are second place and reaching the Europa League final. I think it would be quite obvious to say that Allegri is confirmed in his place. He returned on a 4-year contract and has not even completed half of that term yet. 11 trophies in 7 years at Juventus and 2 Champions League finals speak in favor of Allegri. He is absolutely not discussed," Football Italia quotes Calvo. The Portuguese winger of Milan Rafael Lowe told how the team's players reacted to his music album. "I've always wanted to do something in music. It allows me to express myself because I'm shy. I'm a shy person and I don't always show my emotions and feelings, but I can do it through music. It's like another world." The Milan players have heard my music album. Some laughed, but others supported. Ibrahimovic laughed and said that we need to focus on football, but others advised to continue. Milan News quoted Lowe as saying. The 1998 world champion in the French national team, Emmanuel Petit, said that the French PSG striker Kylian Mbappe should leave the Paris club if he wants to become the best footballer in the world and win the Champions League. The ex-midfielder believes that the striker still has the option of moving to Real Madrid. "If Mbappe wants to win the Champions League, become the best player in the world and win the Golden Ball, then I think he needs to leave PSG. I believe that the door to Real Madrid is still open for him. But perhaps not as wide as 2 years ago." Instant Foot quoted Petit as saying on Twitter with a link to the Legal Sportsbook YouTube channel. Mbappe could have moved to Real Madrid last year, but decided to extend his contract with PSG. Claudio Vigorelli's agent, representing the interests of Galatasaray midfielder Nicolo Zagnolo, told why the footballer decided to move to a Turkish club, and not to Milan or Bournemouth. Zagnolo needed a change of scenery. He has suffered 2 serious injuries in recent years, but he always rose. He needed to find a new incentive and motivation in a new environment. In January, he had other options. Milan and Bournemouth, Italy and England wanted to sign him, but Galatasaray's offer was immediately accepted with great enthusiasm. There is very high competition in Turkey. And the club he plays for is fighting for the championship. He is full of enthusiasm. He knows that he is playing for a team with a great history, full of traditions. He really wants to play again and prove his worth to the whole world, says Relevo Vigorelli.